Welcome back, Honestman, Fallout 4, first playthrough. We just finished nuking the Institute, and now I'm here at Railroad HQ. I'm going to talk to my stupid synth son and see what else is happening here now that, both the Brotherhood and the Institute are ostensibly neutralized. A little bit of quick housekeeping, though. We picked up a couple of levels from all the hoopla, and I think just more luck. I think more luck is the way to go. Here we go. Also, I do want to note that I peeled off a save file because I did want to explore the Institute storyline more. And that recording is already done, actually. But I'm going to sit on it for a bit here until I feel like I'm done with this playthrough. But that'll show us what happens if you stick with the Institute, if you side with the Institute over both the Railroad and the Brotherhood. So look forward to that. But let's see what we have here.
There are so many neat things to mess around with out here.
Hey, Sean.
Dad, I was so worried. I thought I'd never see you again. Is it true? Did you really blow up the Institute? Why would you do that?
They were dangerous, Sean. To everyone in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, that's what Tom told me. As long as you don't leave me, it'll be okay. You're not gonna leave me, right?
Don't worry, kiddo. I'm here for you.
Okay. Oh, before I forget, Father, he told me to give this to you. I didn't listen to it, so I don't know what it says. But I think it's important.
Okay, we'll listen to that shortly here. What does Des have to say?
Good. You're here. With the Institute out of the picture, we're secretly securing key locations to speed up transporting synths out of the Commonwealth. We gotta take this slow and steady, so once they're out, they're safe for the rest of their lives.
Do they have to leave the Commonwealth?
We highly encourage it. In the capital wasteland or elsewhere, the chance of discovery is minimal. And even if they're identified as a synth, most people wouldn't care. But ultimately, the choice is theirs. Pam or Carrington undoubtedly could use your help. No rest for the wicked.
Desdemona.
All the sacrifices, the fallen, it paid off in the end.
Hey, Carrington.
What you accomplished. What we accomplished. Well, sadly though, our work isn't done. Despite Tom's best efforts, we simply transported too many people out of the Institute too quickly. A sizable number of synths and other refugees were teleported near randomly. These poor, disoriented souls make easy targets for bigots and others. Hopefully you can find time from resting on your laurels to help a synth that's been captured.
Rescuing synths is what I do.
I figured you'd say something like that. Once you liberate the synth, give them this care package. It'll direct them to Bunker Hill for processing. They may wind up at your Mercer safe house. That's the only safe house that isn't well past maximum capacity. Good luck.
Okay, more little side questy stuff.
Organization Brotherhood of Steel removed from the Commonwealth prediction equations. Corollary: the remnants of said organization have transformed into a highly unpredictable subset of human actors. Warning: success of railroad operations at unknown risk due to this change in the predictive matrix. Solution: remove Brotherhood variables.
Sounds like they need to be dealt with.
Affirmative. A patrol has been spotted and identified. Target data dispensed.
Okay.
You know that vertebrate from Red Glare?
Hey there.
You know that vertebrate from Red Glare? Well, Tom and the boys fueled it up and it's ready for you. Just throw this and it'll pick you up. Tom will start stocking signal grenades, too. I keep telling people the railroad took out the Priddler, but nobody believes me.
Okay. That's interesting, actually. Come on, Tom. 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 Thomas.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
Show me what you got.
Made a new batch of whatnots for you.
Okay, nothing from Tom. All right, let's check Sean's tape here.
If you are hearing this, then whatever conflicts you and I have endured are over. I have no reason to believe that you'll honor the request I'm about to make. But I feel compelled to try anyway. This synth, this boy, he deserves more. He has been reprogrammed to believe he is your son. It is my hope that you will take him with you. I would only ask that you give him a chance. A chance to be part of whatever future awaits the Commonwealth.
Even if the Institute's gone. Aliens, man. You got to worry about the aliens.
Indeed, Tom. An ever-present threat.
I'm glad I don't have to spend my whole life underground. That would be boring.
Sean, do you want to get out of here? Go live somewhere else with me?
Okay.
Yeah, just go hike across the Commonwealth to Sanctuary Hills. I'll meet you there, kid. Is that real? It's like off the end of the map. Alright, in any case, we're not doing those. It is interesting to me. So, and this is maybe like minor, not really spoilers. Because I did play through, as I indicated just a couple minutes ago, I did play through the Institute side. And maybe I'm missing some key references or something. I'm missing some, information. I didn't talk to the right people, perhaps. But they never did explain really what the Institute was doing. Not really. Like, there was that, I'm sure it was a random encounter out in the countryside where there was the synth replacement who was trying to kill the person he was going to replace. And I just think there was never an explanation for that. And maybe the implication is that it's the railroad? I mean, that can't be right. They wouldn't say, hey, we're going to give you this person's identity, go kill them and take their place. That doesn't make any sense. So I feel like that had to have been a synth operating under the orders of the Institute. And clearly they take people as well. And we can maybe debate whether that's willing or not. Or even nefarious, for that matter. But they were definitely... we saw a case, right, where a synth was going to murder a human to become their doppelganger. There's never an explanation for that. Right? The implication is that that was the Institute's doing. But I never found anything confirming that. So I don't understand what that's all about. So that having that as an open thread is a little frustrating. Because even now, everything that I know, I don't know how to interpret the Institute. Maybe that's the point. But I think perhaps I'm giving Bethesda too much credit if that it is supposed to be that ambiguous, that it's sort of like, okay, this is the Institute will be whatever you want them to be. I don't know. But I guess that's perhaps a mystery for another time. Can pontificate on that. So what I would like to do with sort of the main quest done is explore some of the noteworthy DLC, specifically Far Harbor and Nuka World. And I'm going to start with Far Harbor. And this I did because I was going to go down a completely wrong path. My guess was, okay, it has to be this caravan distress call is going to take us to Far Harbor. Nope. I don't actually know what that is. But I did look for specifically, how do I get to Far Harbor? What's going on with that? And it's this one. It's this Nakano residence thing from Nick Valentine. Which... yeah, and this is right up by the the optional stuff that the Brotherhood just gave us. I have to think that's a coincidence. And we do not have anything close. We'll probably go up to Listening Post Bravo and then hoof it from there. So that's the plan. I'm going to head up here to go into Far Harbor, presumably, and then go from there. The only thing I looked up was that this was the starting point. I don't know anything else about Far Harbor, so we'll figure that out together. Since there does seem to be... because it came from Nick, right? And he did say, hey, bring me along. Or maybe Ellie told me to bring him along. Even though I have him maxed on my relationship, for story reasons, I'm going to make sure he's along. But I'm still working on Deacon at the moment, actually. So I'll hoof it to the landmark with Deacon and then do a switcheroo at that point. So, okay, enough of the chit-chat. That's the plan. Here we go. And we're back. All right, so I got Deacon here. We're at Listening Post Bravo. And we're just going to head more or less east. We might tag the slog on our way past, depending how close it gets. And then we'll follow the road north. That's the rough game plan. Let's do it to it. Whoa.
That's menacing, right? Ah, the time-honored tradition of looting.
Yeah, you're super menacing. Just rolled up on a stunted Yagrai. That looks really close. Yeah, I know that's a Preston thing, or at least a Minutemen thing. Forged? What is that? Why is this raider green? Why are they green?
Hey, you must be the one Bullet's looking for.
Fighting again. Great.
The world are forged. They look they seem to be human. I just want to hit this landmark. What is this? Ironworks? Okay, we need to get back on track here. We're already getting off the rails. I don't know what these forged guys are about, but just look like raiders to me. Oh, of course, the highway's broken. Blood bugs. Okay, not too bad. There are some raiders about. You gonna make us swim? Is that what's happening? I just need to go off the top of the map. Okay. Where's Deacon?
Hey, tell me.
So, yeah, we did that.
Yeah. Institute's gone, synth's saved, and we're both alive. So what's the encore, Bullseye?
Have any ideas?
We start our own band, Saviors of the Commonwealth.
I always wanted groupies.
Some dusty old philosopher thought people were made of metals that defined their character. And you, my friend, are solid gold. Now, let's go kick some ass.
Hey,
What you need? Happy to talk. What's up?
your thoughts?
Not many people get to be here, living history as it's written. For the first time, possibly ever, the Commonwealth's got a blank page to write. Thanks to you.
Your thoughts?
I ever tell you about the time I was in Capital Wasteland? Now there's a tale.
Your thoughts?
You know what? Rain gets a bad rap. It's not so bad. Now, mud, on the other hand,
That was all.
another time.
Okay. I guess he didn't have anything particularly interesting. I want to swap him out, go get Nick, and then we're going to follow this compass mark, see where it takes us.
Guess it's good I never visited Doc Crocker to get that touch-up I'd been thinking about.
And the people of the Commonwealth slept soundly, for the greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did. I know it couldn't have been easy.
What do you mean?
It's just not the sort of thing most folks could handle, changing the face of the Commonwealth forever. It's hard to even wrap your head around. A world without the Institute, lurking in the shadows. But that's the life the people of the Commonwealth will get to lead now. All thanks to you.
I didn't do it alone.
Sure. But we both know without you, none of this would have ever been possible. This is a brave new world you've ushered in. But I suppose it'll do.
We're open for business again. Thanks so much for all your help.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Nick, you old dog. Good to see you. With him along, I know you're both gonna be fine.
Ah, Deacon. We'll keep our eyes peeled. You just make sure your folks all keep doing the same, all right?
Okay, so a little flavor text with Nick there, and now we are back to the coastal cottage. Ready to head out. It's not quite clear where this marker is supposed to be. Need to follow the road. There's a structure. Yeah, they won't even... We are off the map. We're getting closer, though. Giving us feet. This has got to be it here.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. They could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows what else.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You have to get to work right away, Detective.
You had to take the other door, Nick?
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
We're here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
There's a few holotapes that are most likely clues. We're going to start with these two, though.
Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Nothing but static.
Figures whoever Kasumi was talking to wouldn't be taking calls once she took off. Maybe there's something else that can help us.
Are you gonna walk around and go in the other door again, Nick? Is that what you're doing? Or are you just sitting down out in the rain? Good job.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Like, shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
I got a beer. I can give myself a little bump here, right? Don't have a beer. Got a lager.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Nothing else right now.
Busy at the boathouse. Let's check some of these tapes.
Hello? Testing? Project log. Holotape layer. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that? Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
See if she left any clues about where she went. You building a collection or something?
Yes, Nick. We've been over this.
Project log, radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common. Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight. Project log, kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay? Just stay put for me.
Okay.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
I love you too, Dad. Project Log, Radiation King Television. Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head to the city. Of course, she wasn't too happy when I asked if we could make a trip out there. I'm getting off track. I managed to repair the vacuum tubes and got the power working again, but, well, it's not like there's any working signal for this thing to receive. I'm just going to start stripping this thing for parts moving forward.
Grandfather's note. Dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Granddad. Alright, so surely over by the picture frame there's the key to this, but we got this.
Nice.
Ha.
Project Log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So the daughter takes off by boat, but more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Are you sure she's human, Mrs. Nakano?
Yes. I know my daughter, and she hasn't changed. She's not some replacement.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
I think Kasumi took off somewhere up north. Do you know what's up there?
Where specifically? I've been up the coast, almost to where the waters start to freeze. But that's a lot of miles.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Find us. Please.
Tell the railroad about the synth refuge. Can I get... Oh, I can warp to the residence. Let's... Oh, kitty cat. Let's... Yeah, thanks, Nick. I'm gonna go talk to the railroad really quick.
A word. Patriot didn't make it out of the Institute. He died during the evacuation. Are we clear?
Clear on what? Oh.
What happened to Liam?
I don't know specifically. Neither do you. Read this letter, and then destroy it. We won't talk about this again.
Patriot's suicide letter. I mean, clearly this is a ruse, right? I mean, he's not actually dead. Oh, shit. Maybe not. It says, you betrayed me. Me! After all I did for you, I trusted you. I risked everything to help synths. To help you. And this? This is how you repay me? My father is dead. Everyone I loved and cared about was vaporized or lost in this barren, irradiated shithole. Because of you. I used to feel sorry for you. You lost your son. You missed out on every moment of his life. Now I see it's only what you deserved. I cannot live with myself. Due to my stupid trust in you, I've destroyed humanity's best hope for the future. If there's any fairness in the world, you'll never get a good night's sleep in what remains of your hopefully short, miserable life. Liam. He had to include a whole second page just to put his name on it, because I assume this is front and back. Anyway, great news. What is going on?
We're all here. We knew that taking the fight to the Institute would cost us. We lost many. Great heroes, like High-Rise and Glory. But many others as well. But this last blow is an especially painful one. An unfair one. Patriot. For many years, Patriot was our secret weapon. He helped dozens of synths escape to freedom, at a time when each victory was as precious as it was perilous. And his final sacrifice helped usher in a new, better life for a whole people. We will bury him in a place of honor. That is all.
Patriots. I need you. I never even got to meet him.
With the Institute dealt with, we're reevaluating our ongoing operations. And the L&L gang is currently our single greatest threat. Gloria had been pushing me to deal with them for years. Looks like she finally gets her wish.
Who is this L&L gang?
They're not so much a gang, really, as a loosely affiliated group of raiders. What sets them apart from the usual filth is they take a particular sadistic pleasure in finding and executing synths. We've lost more synths to them over the years than even the coursers.
I miss Glory too, Des.
I only wish she was here for this. We got a lead on one of L&L's big dogs, Lucky Tatum. Deal with him.
What? Okay.
Hey there. You must be Bullseye. I've been looking for you. Name's Boxer. Boss called me in on account of some rumors making their way through the Commonwealth. There's word that there's some kind of colony of synths way up the coast, all on their own. You heard anything like that?
The railroad has connections up the coast?
No, not really. I mean, we give synths a head start out of the Commonwealth, but whatever this is, it isn't us. So come on, spill it. What do you know?
There's a girl named Kasumi Nakano. She disappeared up north. Sounds like she heard the same stories, and thinks she's a synth.
The name doesn't ring a bell. If she is a synth, doesn't sound like we ever helped her. But I guess those stories really are getting around, huh? I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground. You do the same. If you get anything concrete, let me know, okay?
Hi.
Hey there. Good to see you again. Hey there. Good to see you again.
Okay, I was hoping to tell her about Far Harbor, actually, but didn't get to that dialogue option. Okay, that cost us a bit of daylight, but me and Nick are going to head out.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
What is this place?
Well, in ancient times, this used to be a tourist town. My people have lived here and on the island for generations. But now everyone's crowded onto the docks, just trying to survive another day. We have more than our fair share of problems. You aren't here to add to them, are you?
I'm gonna kill everyone here looking for this girl.
I need information about a synth refuge on this island.
Ah, another Commonwealth traveler looking for Acadia, then.
Acadia?
Damn it. Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off! If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
That's it? Just standing here?
You saw something? This ain't drill.
Can I get closer? Get out of the way, Nick.
Eyes peeled, everyone.
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here.
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Gulper? Still have my suit on. That's okay. I got this. Like James Bond out here. Kill these guys in style and find their stupid heads. Whoa. Careful with the frags there. Something get through? Those are just roaches. Come on. What are we doing?
The halt of battle.
All too easy. Where's she going?
That was so fighting. Not bad, Mainlander. Not bad at all. Thanks for your help.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. For your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. People have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like. I'm
done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Atom would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do, that's happened before. Sure, people have theories the children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're headed for Acadia, right? Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Oh, and there's the last plank. All right. I think that's maybe a good place to wrap it. Okay, thanks, Brooks. So we have arrived at Far Harbor. And next time we're going to go into the last plank and meet this old Longfellow, or whatever his name is. And also explore town a little bit. So that's where we'll... Ah, shut up, Brooks. So that's where we're going to wrap it. Thank you all so much. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.